this is one way to see if you're serious about changing your life. Now, over the past 5 years or so, I've had so many calls with guys who want to join a program, or I've just had a lot of calls or coaching calls with guys already inside our team. And this is the common thing that I see. When men are ready to change and really change their life for the better, or if they're just pretending and talking a good game, it comes down to this one thing that I'm going to speak on now. If a man is ready to change, he'll start speaking about impact, legacy, being a role model for his family, his kids, his wife, his children, and how he wants to be better for them. When a guy isn't speaking along those lines, I've noticed one thing, and you might be watching this right now, contemplating on changing, saying you want to achieve all these amazing goals. You want to have your first fight, you want to run your first marathon, you want to start going to the gym, you want to start your business, or you just want to get fit. You have all these amazing, wonderful goals, but you've never accomplished any of them before. You've not stepped into that realm, you've not stepped into that area or accomplished these goals. Yet you are quite naive. You think it's easy to achieve these goals because you've said it. Now, men, you need a lot of tools inside your arsenal when it comes to achieving any goal for that matter. Now, for me, with the life that I've been through, the things that I've seen, the pain that I've felt, and the dedication I've got, right? That just does not happen by accident. It happens by crafting your mind in a way where you can tap into deep reservoirs, right, of fuel, of motivation inside yourself, right? And the reason you're able to do that is because you have things that are giving you a deep motivation. When a guy comes to me, right, and he says, James, I want to get in shape. I want to lose weight. I want to achieve X, Y, and Z. And I'll say, right, cool. Let's hop on a call and let's have a chat. Some of them will come on the call, we'll have a chat, and I'll try and dig a bit deeper on why they want to change. And they'll just give me one-word answers. Now, see, when they start giving me one-word answers, the call's done. Yeah, the call is done right there and then because they're not ready. They don't understand the work that is required. They're not ready to truly change. They've just been scrolling on their phone. They've seen a guy on Instagram in shape and they think, oh, I would like to be in shape. They text the first coach in sight and they think that they can achieve that goal, not realising there's going to have to be a gap that has to be bridged. There's going to have to be action that's going to have to be taken. They're going to have to change as a person because their routines, their daily lifestyles are simply not good enough. But when I'm on calls with guys that are saying, right, James, I'm sick and tired of being the way that I am. I'm sick and tired of my confidence decreasing. I'm sick and tired of my clothes not fitting me and not feeling at the top of my game. But I'm also sick and tired of not being able to lead my family the way that I truly want to lead them. I want my kids to look up to me. I want to leave an impact. I want to leave a legacy. I want to be the best dad that I can be. I want to be the best son that I can be. When he starts speaking along those lines, I know he is ready to change. And the guys who start speaking like that and they come into the program are the ones that achieve the highest levels of success. So if you're watching this right now and you genuinely want to change your life, you're in a bad way at the moment, you're maybe drinking too much, you're overindulging in food, you're hanging around with the wrong people, you're not taking the required action, and you've maybe just given up on yourself the past few months or few years, and you're sick and tired of feeling this way, then I need you to understand that you're going to need to have a motivation that is going to pull you out from your current situation and get you to the point that you want to get to. Because if you don't have that motivation, then you're just kidding yourself on. Because what is going to happen, you'll take action for about a week, and then that feeling will come up where you just cannot be arsed putting in the work. And you'll decide to sit back on it and you'll say to yourself, do you know what, I'll start tomorrow. And you'll continue this cycle for months, for years. You're probably in this cycle right now. And that's not doing you any favours. It's not doing you any good, because you're going to constantly think that you're failing and that you're a failure. But you're not. You're just losing. And you're using a plan or approach that's just simply not working, because no one's taught you or showed you how to get results. Now, for me, it's simple, right? My motivation is my mum, right? We've been through too much in this life together. We've felt too much pain, right? We've been through too much growing up. She's had her own battles with her mental illness, her mental health, and she has battled through that, right, all the way until now, and she's continued to do that each and every day. Now, for me, she gives me a hell of a lot of motivation. Now, why is that powerful? Because when I cannot be bothered getting up in the morning, training, going to the boxing gym, building my business, I have my mum there as motivation. The problem is with you, who's watching this video now, as a man, right? You're trying to dictate your life off how you feel. Now, I'm sorry to break it to you, right? The goals that you want do not care how you feel. The end objective you want is not going to be the same feeling or the same as the amount of work you have to put in. You're going to have to get dirty and put work in. You're going to have to get up early. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to develop your craft. You're going to have to go into the gym and train. It takes work. And that takes dedication, but also takes a burning desire and a motivation that's going to push you forward on the tough days. And it's as simple as that. Now, if you're not prepared to put in the work, then you're not prepared to grow. But a key and a life hack, right, is have something that gives you that fucking motivation. And it'll help you power through every single day. It will help you build the momentum that you need. It will give you the dedication that's required. So find that burning motivation. Build your why. And use that every day as fuel. Because as a man, you need to have things at your disposal. You need to have a toolkit. You need to have tools. And your motivation and your why is one of your tools. Of the many tools that you need. And we'll speak on the tools that you'll need. That have to be a part of your arsenal, okay? Or a part of your armour. Because you're going to have to battle every day to build the life that you want. Because the world isn't going to give you it. People will try and take it away. So you're going to have to be strong, dedicated, to build whatever it is that you want to build. And when I say people will try and take it away, I don't mean they're going to come up and physically try and take it away. Because when you move in such a way, your energy, the way that you move, the way that you progress will intimidate people. So energetically, they'll try and pull you down. Whether that be through gossip, hate, backstabbing, backbiting, whatever it is. But it's not pure emotion or positive emotion anyway. So you're going to have to be tough. And you're going to have to start to read people better and to see who really wants you to succeed. And that's a whole different level in itself. And we'll speak more upon that in up and coming YouTube videos that we drop. Now, this channel is just about life advice of things that I've been through. I'm never going to come on here and speak about something I've not been through. It's my experience. It's what I've been through in the past. And I'm telling you from a perspective where I've broken it down, reflected upon it, and just a young guy giving life his best. But I've been through a lot, and I've came through a lot. I've let a lot of people go, and I've met some fantastic people along my way. I've built my own business, I'm fighting, training every day, and I'm giving life my best. Now, men, you will have to build your why and understand the power of a deep motivation. It's so important that your family inspire you. It's so important that you use your family as that motivation. Because I've told you from my experience over the past 5 years, the guys that are pretenders or the guys that just talk are the ones that don't even use anyone else as their motivation. They just focus on themselves. And that is the reason why they cannot get through the first door when it comes to their level of progression. Ponder on it, but most importantly, take action. Now, if anything reflected, leave it in the comment section below. And we've just ordered our new hoodies as well. check this out. So the Leader 365 Champion this year of your life. So this is our new brand that we have just dropped with our hoodies and our merch. So if you want one, again, comment in the comment section below and let me know. The Leader 365 program is the program that we've built to help men 30 plus lose up to 10 kilograms, get leaner, get stronger, but most importantly, reclaim their strength, confidence and power, and build the self-discipline that's required to build consistency and the impact and legacy that I'm speaking on. Comment in the comment section below. I'll be interested to hear your opinions and your thoughts, and also what your motivation is and what your deep reason is for continuing to be the best man you possibly can be.